controversial statement. I think you can cheat on somebody and still love them.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Now, based on that point, if you cheat, should you tell? And welcome back to the Red Crew. It's your boy Chesco. I'm here with ET. So today we got a lot to talk about, but we're gonna start with Luis because for some reason I don't know what's going on with him. What's going on with you? Why are you in the mood?
Because I just went through. This trip takes 15 minutes tops, with no traffic. It took me an hour and 15 minutes to get here.
You forgot how to get here?
No, because of fucking traffic.
And it's crazy because and that's why I don't like about this world, because the bullying is starting to like expand from like people to like cyberbullying to like, you know, gender bullying, and now it's like specific traffic bullying because we both came on 59 and nothing happened.
I'm gonna pull it up right fucking now because I'm pissed off of you guys.
What we do? And not only that, that's
because
the
y'all
problem.
don't believe that it took me.
The worst thing you could do in life, kids, pay attention. It's for kids. Kids, the worst thing you could do in life is deflect. Like, you can't go around being mad at other people who did absolutely nothing to you when you had a shitty day. Like, I don't know. He's got here with an attitude like we're the one who put the cars.
They won't
in
even
the
let
way.
me go on 59 because the 59 is closed.
Like,
So can't go on 59
On your phone or like
on Google Maps.
you get a better phone.
get an iPhone. It's the phone.
It's the phone, bro.
It's the phone. The thing is, that
because our phone took me to my iPhone was like, yeah, you can get on 59.
You don't go the same way that I do. You go from over there in Katy.
I come from humble.
Well, I don't know what the fuck way you went.
I went through 59.
Yeah,
That was a different 59.
And I don't come from Katy.
And see, that's what I mean. Deflect. Like, he's cursing at me like I put the cars in the way. Yeah, I didn't do
No, I have no problem with you saying you took a different route or the I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm so fucking worked up right now.
See, like, he's worked up, and again,
It's just steroids. That's what it is. Really, what it is.
It's the fact that you guys don't believe me. And I don't even think it's like you guys don't believe me. I think
I don't
y'all
believe
give me
you.
crap.
no, I don't believe you.
Nobody believes you.
I don't believe you because you told me I left from U of H at 8:30, and U of H is not that far from here. It's right in downtown. It's about 15 minutes from here. Oh, by the way, there's nobody living in U of H right now because it's empty as can be. So, and I'm just saying, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, I didn't do nothing. Why are you mad at me? You're the one who came here late.
I don't want to talk to you.
See? And now
I'll talk to ET.
it's gonna suck that he's not gonna talk in an audio medium.
Actually, that's better for the podcast.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
All right.
You want to talk about the comment that we got over the weekend?
We got a few. So, you want to talk? You're talking about the one that on you, right?
On me?
The OnlyFans one.
No, I don't even know who that was on. The person that commented on that video itself didn't have anybody with their shirts on.
Oh, I did see that. That is true. Okay. Can you pull up who it is?
Her name is Janice.
I
I doubt it's an actual lady.
Shout out Janice. Or guy pretending to be Janice. It don't matter. We don't
Or John.
discriminate. Yeah. We don't discriminate. Just subscribe. We're good.
Yeah. Oh, she did.
Oh, she subscribed,
Yeah, she
or guy pretending to be Janice. Subscribe. Appreciate you, Janice.
Or if you are Janice.
Oh, take off your shoes.
I was hoping it would be.
Take off your shoes. Yeah.
But she said do it nonchalantly.
All right.
She's better match too. Oh, you got the Office.
Yeah, office.
Yeah,
socks.
take off
Got
your
beats
shoes.
on them.
So her request was that one of us,
Can you please do more episodes not wearing shoes and casually showing your socks, please?
preferably Luis. I know she put.
No, she
preferably.
didn't. She didn't. Did
Oh,
she?
yeah, she did.
Oh, she did.
Preferably.
Oh,
Luis.
damn it! I was hoping it would say Ray.
No, preferably Luis. So I'm like, thank God we get to keep our shoes on. Luis unfortunately has to, because we cater to our fans here, and you know, hey, the OnlyFans thing is getting closer. If we keep getting these type of requests,
Absolutely.
so
Janice, make sure you tell all your friends to go ahead and subscribe.
yeah. So we got a few things we can talk about this week. ET's mad.
Another one. A lot of mad people on the podcast today.
Because Ukrainian people keep getting robbed. First other country now. now of a boxing match.
They continue to take the L's, bro.
Yeah, man. Ukrainian people gotta like.
How was the fight? I left right before the
hell
fight.
of a fight.
It was.
A hell of a fight.
Was there any knockdowns?
No.
I had it for Lomachenko. I don't necessarily think it was a robbery, but I feel like Lomachenko got it.
I know for a fact it was robbery.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and tell us why, for a fact, you know it was a robbery, and then we'll talk about the. Can you pull up the definition of the word fact?
Yeah.
So, two things we could talk about.
Fact, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a robbery. Lomachenko, bro, he was more aggressive. He landed more shots. He continued to go forward. I think he had more combos. He landed more power shots. He looked dominant the whole time. And even Stevenson, bro, Shakur Stevenson, even he came on the ring. He was like, "Yeah, man, Lomachenko won." So I take his word, bro. Like,
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because he's a professional boxer. He knows what he's talking about.
Well,
So fact.
Haney came out and said, "I won." He's a professional boxer. He
Fact,
knows
the
what
thing that is known or proved to be true.
You see? No one improved.
All right, prove it. How do you prove it?
How do you prove it?
I just proved it.
No, the opinion of somebody is that.
Not
It's
an opinion. It's a fact. Reread the definition of fact.
A thing that is known or proved to be true.
Fact.
Now spell it.
FAX. Facts. Oh Lord. Yeah, no, it was a robbery, bro. Absolutely. You know, Ukraine. The Ukraine ladies, bro. They're fucking beautiful. They have some of the most beautiful women out there. I don't know what that has to do with boxing, but I just wanted to just lay that out there that the Ukrainian ladies are
Another
fucking
thing that's
beautiful.
going to be taken from.
It
from
has a
Ukraine.
lot to do with boxing. Another thing that has to do with boxing, we'll say this and move on real quick. Errol Spence
Oh,
versus Terrence Crawford.
oh,
That's probably after. No, I don't think I'm exaggerating right here. After Pacquiao and Mayweather, how people wanted that fight for over a decade, I think. This is probably the second most clamored. That's the word. Clamored fight.
I don't know if that's the right word, but let's look it up.
We can put money on it. I'm never wrong when it comes to words because I'm an incredible.
With a B or without a B?
Where would you put a B in clamored?
Clambered or clamored?
Clamored.
the B silent.
Yeah, be silent. There's an X too.
A person who gathers clams. That's what a clamor is. A person who gathers
Yeah,
clams.
so very clamorous.
Clamor,
fight,
very
bro.
clamored.
No, he can't spell. That's a problem.
How would you spell it?
With an ED at the end.
Okay, clamored.
Clamored.
A person who gathered clams.
Person who gather, who used to gather.
Clamored. Here it is.
How do you spell it?
CLAMORED.
Okay.
Clamored.
This was MMEERD.
Yeah, because you can't spell either.
You said do it this way with the ED.
Make a. I don't know what this word is. Vehement protest or demand. So I was right.
Okay.
So I was right. All right. So yeah, would you agree that after Pacquiao and Mayweather, that's like the most clamored fight
In boxing.
and boxing, obviously? Yeah.
I mean, do you count Tyson Wilder?
Oh, there we go. Joshua, you mean? I think Joshua Wilder was clamored for more. We asked for a longer period. Tyson Wilder kind of happened. I don't think people. And then we wanted the second and third.
Yeah.
But the first one happened. I think Joshua Wilder never happened. And we kind of asked him for that one. And Canelo Golovkin happened. You know, we asked for that one for a long time. And no, stop. And Crawford Spence.
That's gonna be one hell of a fucking fight.
Which
bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I had lost
Hope.
hope. Stop! That messes up the audio. What's wrong with you?
Who has to do audio?
Me. Yeah. So Spence and Crawford is happening, and we're gonna be in Utah for it. So I don't know how happy I am about that.
Well, I'm happy because there's gonna be a badass fucking UFC card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, looking at that's only one fight. The UFC card is gonna have
Yeah.
like
When do the tickets
whole
come out?
card is
June 1st. June 1st, we'll get our tickets and we'll purchase the.
So if anybody wants to donate money,
Please.
Oh.
Hey, OnlyFans or just Venmo us.
Hey, put a cash app here.
Okay. Send me your cash app.
Okay, perfect. That's not a problem. I'll send you my cash. Let me ask you a question.
Do we have a cash app?
No, we don't have a cash app.
So we just gotta create one.
You want to create a cash app?
I'm still recovering from this traffic.
Yeah. Hey, I feel like you're kind of losing steam. What's going on? Are you okay?
I think it's a fact, and it's like a snowball effect. I'm losing steam because I'm being overworked.
Overworked with what?
Just in general, like I have a lot of work at work, and I have a lot of work here.
Okay.
And then, so that means we get less subscribers because I'm working less. So I work less, but we get even less subscribers. So it's like a snowball effect.
yeah, it sounds like
How do we fix this?
Find a way to get more subscribers.
I know.
Right now, I'm doing everything I can.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm doing everything I can. Literally, am exposing my body for the gains of followers. You're welcome.
Yeah, bro.
Remember we had this conversation when hustlers say they're hustlers and
Did I ever say I was a hustler?
no, it's a metaphor.
okay.
It's like a parallel.
Okay.
Want to look up that one?
I know what a parallel is. I'm not Ray.
Let me ask you a question. When it comes to like, you know, your relationships, forget just being with a girl or any type of relationship. Would you rather have no chemistry or no communication?
No communication.
Would you rather have no chemistry or no communication? And why, obviously?
Because I fucking suck at communicating. Like that's me right now.
What do you mean?
No, but
You're going to
so-
tell me your relationship has no communication.
But we're not talking
No,
about specifically
no,
like they can be platonic relationships. It doesn't have to be like this is a platonic relationship,
Yeah.
a friendship. We're not talking about specifically
Romantic relationship?
Romantic relationships.
Yeah, it could be platonic, obviously, yeah.
My girl always tells me that I suck at communicating.
Why? Because you curse at her or because...
Because I don't tell her where I'm going. I don't tell her like how I'm feeling. I don't tell her what I'm thinking.
But,
You know?
so
Like when she-
communication is
like-
not important, is what you're trying to say.
Like no, it's important to me.
But you suck
But-
at it, so
but-
how is it important?
Like bitch, like tell me where you're going. Like tell me.
So that in this situation there would be no communication. So she wouldn't communicate back.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, at
So
least
you would rather
But chemistry will make up for it. I can't be with somebody that has. Okay, how about this?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like fucking or is it like a romantic relationship?
That makes a difference.
That's
Is it a
definitely
romantic
different.
relationship or is it a platonic relationship? Platonic relationship between friends or is a romantic relationship with a
Well, I
significant
said
other?
either. But you
But the
you
two
put your
make
comment... Okay, do it for both.
you go first.
Okay, well, like if we just fucking
No. Okay.
No, it has to be romantic.
romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, romantic. Communication out the door as long as we have chemistry.
Like a couple who never talks?
That's not what communication is. There's different forms of communication.
No, but
But either way, you're not gonna get
a
any.
couple who can't communicate is what I'm trying to say. A couple who can't get their point across. A couple
Like you know what my I know y'all gonna laugh, but my desire, my wish is like if I don't end up together with my girl, if we ever end up
you said this
going
one.
to separate ways, I wanna get with like a fucking
Oh, you said it like an African or something like that.
yeah, like straight off the boat. Like I'm talking about a girl that can't fucking understand English and I can't
Okay,
understand
why
her fucking
again?
language. I don't know, bro. Like the struggle, the challenge, that'll be a good ass challenge, bro. And if I end up fucking her, it's like, wow, that's. Can you
Is it-
imagine fucking somebody that doesn't understand you, and that she doesn't,
No,
and you don't
that's
understand
not
her?
hard to do.
Oh, stop it. Yeah, okay, Mr. Big Shot. Okay, first of all, how are you even gonna?
Okay, first of all, I'm not saying I've done it. I'm just saying just me.
How is it not hard to do
Because I could.
if there's no money involved?
Oh no! Why is there no money involved? If there's money involved, it's not hard to do. Let's put it that way.
If there's no money involved?
If there is money involved, it's not hard to do.
Well, no shit. It's called
That's what I said. It's not hard to do.
Yeah, no, but he means it as in there's no money involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't say that.
Yeah, it was implied though.
Yeah. Context clues, bitch.
Come on.
What were the context clues? You said imagine. I'm like, yeah, I can't imagine that easily.
God, bro. You
I
know?
can't imagine that. Buy
I don't know. And I thought Ray was stupid.
buy
bro.
a flight to the Philippines, and that's gonna be somebody who can understand you. Put in what?
I don't have to
$7.
go to the Philippines.
Where are you gonna go?
Chinatown.
Okay.
The fuck? It's here and it's like 20
They
minutes
live
away.
here. They're probably gonna understand it because they live here.
No, there's many people that live here in the United States that can't understand a fucking lick of English.
I'm not gonna lie, my family. My
Well,
family
but shit.
refuses. Like I have some aunts who go to Subway, and with all due respect, the guy you could tell. Shout out to Ice Cube, straight out of Compton. He looks like he came out, right? And my tia is like, you better learn Spanish somehow.
Yeah. Fucking Hispanic,
She
bro.
talks to him in Spanish the entire time,
And he still makes her.
and he gotta figure it out.
Just
You gotta
the way she
figure
wants.
it out, bro. And to be like, because my mom does it too. I'm like, lady, you've been here for over 20 years, and you still don't speak a lick of English. Like, you just refuse to learn.
They refuse.
Do you think she doesn't know even a little bit? Or
my
she,
mom understands.
Okay.
They
But like
understand,
like if you bully her, if you talk shit to her, she can't defend herself. She responds in Spanish. I'm like, oh yeah, you tell him. You know, like, fuck, that's your fault. I tell her all the time, that's your fault. Now you deserve it.
No, and it's crazy. Like one time, my tia, this is always her. Like she refuses to speak to anybody in English. She talks to him in Spanish, and then what you call it? And then one day we're at the dollar store because that's where she does all her shopping. And
Tu tía?
yeah, and I don't know what happened. Oh, one of the workers, they're about to close, and she comes and tells me that they're about to close, and my tia starts translating for me what the lady just said in English. She started translating. It's like, Chesco, the lady said this. I'm like, first of all, she don't understand English. I know this for a fact. And she starts telling me, who does understand English, what the lady just said. So even though she can't speak the language, she translates it. So those are Hispanic people for you. And I don't know how we ended up here, but it's
They
just,
get fucking offended if you don't fucking.
I think if it's in a relationship, I'd rather have such a. I want chemistry.
I watched that game.
I think I want chemistry. If I was in a platonic relationship, I want communication.
Why would you want chemistry?
Because I feel like even without communication, there's still some things that could be communicated, right?
Because like poor communication could just simply be like, for example, like listening skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like like my girl could be telling me, for example, we're going out to, we have a dinner on Saturday, right? And she could tell me 4 times. It'll go way over my head, and then come Saturday, and I'm making plans. And she'll get mad at me, and then she's like, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And so it's like that to me. Of course, it's important to have a good relationship, but
But
I can live without
you're
it.
just saying that your girl has patience. Would you be able to deal with it if she did the same thing?
well, we're talking about just fucking, right?
No.
we're talking about
With your girl.
relationship, yeah.
I mean, look,
If you would talk to your girl,
it's because you got to think about it.
I
Bro.
feel like
you
there's no
you
relationship
gave me-
without chemistry.
You gave me a scenario. Right? Yeah, both suck. You know what I mean? Like both suck. Like I would love to have both, right? But if you asked me to choose, I would much rather have chemistry because I would enjoy being with that person. Right?
There's no relationship without the chemistry.
you
know
can't
what I mean?
enjoy being with a person.
Look, the way I pictured it, if there is no relationship, if there's no chemistry,
There's no relationship.
there's just awkwardness.
There's no relationship.
Because no chemistry means that everything that happens, it's like
It's literally-
oil and water.
there's no
they're never gonna
relationship.
mix. Exactly.
If there's no chemistry, there's no relationship.
I agree.
Like
That's
you
exactly
can't have
what I
a
just said.
relationship without chemistry.
Yeah.
There's no such thing.
And many relationships work without communication.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think?
My parents, absolutely. My dad wouldn't speak for shit, dude. You would think my dad was mute, bro.
I think my parents too. My parents speak, but my dad stutters. So take that for what you will.
I don't what? Like just because he stutters doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, it means he's not the greatest communicator in the world.
You can communicate with a stutter.
That's definitely what it means, right?
No, it just takes you a little bit longer to communicate.
Yeah.
That's all that it means.
All right, talking about, that it's crazy. I don't know if this is insensitive, but I'm gonna try it because I like to fix things. You know that people who stutter, like bad too, like Luis, like people who stutter, don't stutter when they sing.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You think they should sing all the time?
No, fuck
No.
I would fucking hate Luis, bro.
Yeah, no.
No, but there's like people who stutter bad, like really bad. They make Luis look normal, like they stutter really bad.
Yeah. I've come across
There's that
people.
comedian that he stutters.
Like, I ain't gonna lie.
And they when they sing, perfection.
Yeah. I've had that. I've encountered these type of people, and they're when they're stuck, especially like when they're nervous or things like that. In a professional environment, you kind of feel nervous, you feel intimidated sometimes. So they, if you have that problem, like it'll come out really, really bad, right? And I just want to like go across my fucking desk and just slap him in the back of the head. Like spit it out, like fuck, like god damn it. It's like
I feel like that would help though. I'm not being an asshole.
It won't. I'm telling you, it won't.
Who
They used to bully me all the time when I was
never hit you.
No, but you guys would bully me. It didn't help.
No, but I think physically would help.
No, it wouldn't.
It's like the suspenses. Y'all are like
And
the
that's
best
the
at
problem
suspense,
with you
bro.
guys. That's the problem with y'all.
Who? The Tutters?
Yes, y'all quit too easily.
That's not it at all.
You're like, let the people hit you in the
Look,
back of the head.
I have gotten a lot better from where I was, 10 years ago?
Yeah,
Not good enough.
yeah,
For you, but I have gotten a lot better. I take more pauses now, but I do speak more fluidly. Still boring as hell, but
The problem is that it's not. I think we've gotten to a bit of your. Like, I'm really trying to fix you. I'm doing my best. So, and
okay, doctor.
do
get
I am.
get the plugs. What do you call it?
The jumper cables.
Jumper
for people.
cables. That's his solution to everything.
Clear. Bing. No, yeah, I'm trying to fix you. Like, I don't think you're boring. I just think that since you take so long to say what you're trying to say, people kind of lose you in the middle.
I agree with
People
that.
got things to do.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? But anyways, my point is, like, do you think that's a solution? Like, I feel like there's solutions for people who stutter, and maybe you think they do it on purpose and they just want sympathy.
I think they just want attention. You fuckers just want attention. I think next time what we should do is just pinch your nipples. Hard as fuck.
That would help. I bet you.
Say it. Ah, okay. You know?
Like,
Look how hard it was for me to get a thought when I first got here because I was worked up.
Yeah, because you're stupid.
But because I couldn't get my thought across.
or because
because that was the road rage, bro.
or you were busy coming up with a lie,
Which made me stutter.
or you were busy coming up with a lie.
Yeah, because we still don't believe the whole 59 bullshit.
Yeah, we don't believe it. All right, just to let everybody know, it's 10 p.m.
10 p.m. No school.
No school.
It's
school,
Tuesday.
No college.
It's Tuesday night.
Look, shout out. Not even shout out. Fuck you, Sylvester Turner. 4. Why would you have construction on a Tuesday night at 8 o'clock at night? Wait at least until 11. Then you could do all your construction.
Because they probably need time, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to do it at 5 o'clock.
Well, no, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that's
5.
right?
That's 6 hours.
I don't think that's
Yeah, no
enough.
more shift is like 8, bro.
Yeah, no more shit.
I don't care. They get 6 hours every night. That's all you get. Okay, start at 10, end at 6.
What about the lunch break?
No lunch break.
Oh, I see. You're the reason the Holocaust.
I'm the reason why. What?
Wait, what? You're the reason.
What?
You're abusive to people.
No, they get
That's abusing people.
and
you
you provide
They
them
are
at
human
least
beings.
breakfast in the
No
morning.
matter what race they are, they're human beings.
I never said anything about race. You're bringing race into this.
What do you mean they don't get no lunch break? You get a lunch break? You do nothing but sit on a chair and count numbers, and you get a lunch break. These people who are building your roads aren't gonna get a lunch break.
Okay, you get a 30-minute lunch break.
30.
So there's this documentary that JC is gonna put out.
Who's
It's called
Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Okay.
Pochanka or something, or exposing. It's like a jail, and it's a prison.
Wakanda?
It's a prison somewhere here.
Racist. I'm telling you.
Racist ass motherfucker.
I'm telling you, he's the
I'm
reason.
the least racist out of all of us.
I don't know.
Oh, you're the one who says
Your
it
true
doesn't
colors
like
are coming
Asian
out.
people.
I never said I don't like Asian people. I just I'm
No,
not
you don't like
attracted.
Asian girls.
I'm not attracted to them.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I find one that is attractive. I'm like, that's interesting.
See, and now
It's
you
like white
cheat.
people saying like, hey, you know that one black guy's cool. You know?
That's exactly what it's like.
That's what it sounds like. But yeah, so basically his documentary is about exposing the prison system, how like they have terrible living conditions and blah 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 blah, and people are suffering there and blah blah blah. To me, I'm like, fuck them. Like all fucking prisons should be like unlivable.
Like the Salvador.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Thailand. Bro, over there, bro, like if you die, bro, you'll be there for like a couple of days until they figure
I
out
think
that
in
you're
El
dead.
Salvador,
Like-
they take all their clothes except for the underwear.
I don't know. I've never been to a Salvadoran prison, but I have a solution.
Sell him. See, him
Like
and
I
they're
have
together. I don't know where he's going. I want to put a disclaimer even before he says it. I don't know where.
hold on.
All I heard was the word "sell him."
I have a
tie me in
solution.
with 'em.
Guys, I have a solution.
Okay.
Like for these motherfuckers, like the ones that like repeating offenders, murderers, rapists, violent criminal record. Sell them to fucking China.
Who's gonna buy him?
China. Like China will
What they
buy
gonna do with
them.
them?
Huh?
What's gonna do with them? What are they gonna do with them?
Once we sell them, right? Now we don't give a fuck what they do with them, right? So what they can do is turn them into slaves.
That's not legal.
Yeah, no, I disagree with that.
Like, well, no, because once we sell them, that's it.
First of all, you can't sell a human being. Let's just start
we
there.
should be able to. We should be able to fucking sell these fucking prisoners, right?
No matter what color they are.
I don't give a fuck, bro. You could be Hispanic, you could be white, you could be black, you could be. I don't give a fuck about your race.
One of the dozen problems with that statement. Let's see if we can.
Like I don't give a fuck about the race, bro. Like I don't give a fuck, bro.
But
just sell those motherfuckers,
It's
bro.
a little bit of a contradiction in what you're saying. Like,
How is it a
because
contradiction?
it's a low valuable person. Let's start there.
Yes,
So how much would you sell them for?
almost nothing.
Then you can't sell them. Like, it's a bad business deal. By the
No,
way.
it's not, bro.
Like,
because
the trip
you're
is gonna cost you
Think
more.
about that, bro. You're getting rid of these fuckers,
Hold
right?
on, yeah, but look,
Now
let's
we
break it
have
down,
more
though.
tax money.
What do you call it when you extradite somebody from your own country?
An extradition.
No, but you can extradite people. You can't extradition is usually people back to their own country.
Uh-huh.
What do you call it when you there's a word for it when you extradite people from your own country?
You extradite people from their own country.
Yeah, there's a name for it.
Like if you're American,
And they say we don't want nothing to do with you. Go.
But
anywhere.
extradite has nothing to
I don't
do.
think you could do that.
No, but you can. But extradition doesn't have anything to do with your own country. Like,
So that's just a different
when
word
the
for
Chapo
it. Yeah.
came from Mexico, he still got extradited.
Yeah. Well, because
But he's not. Yeah, but
he got extradited to the U.S.
Yeah.
Yes. He could get extradited to Mexico.
I don't think so because he's Mexican.
Yeah, but if he's in Spain, he will get extradited to
Oh, that's what
Mexico.
you're saying. That's serious. So extraditing is just
Yeah.
like the
Okay. I'm trying.
transferring, I guess. But yeah, hear me out, guys.
Yeah, that word doesn't exist. Stop
No,
looking
it
it up.
does. It does.
So while you look that up, I have this phenomenal plan. So you sell these fuckers, bro, right?
Okay.
You sell them. They can do whatever the fuck they want with them. We don't give a fuck about them anymore, right? And then people are gonna like our crime rate.
Exile.
Can you look up the definition of exile?
Exile. I just had it.
People are gonna want to stop.
Expel and bar someone from their native country, typically for political or punitive reasons. This-
I get what you mean. Now.
Exile. They would exile these people to other countries or to China.
This has to be a loophole, right? Like
No,
okay,
no,
like we're
not
going.
just-
We
you
go,
can't sell
look,
anybody, no.
We go exile these motherfuckers
Okay.
Yeah,
right?
but again, there's
to
no
China.
money
The reason I
explained.
keep saying China is because we're in debt with China, and then you just lower down the debt.
I'm trying to find a way to not sell people.
We're not selling them. I'm just saying, look, give me a little tax
But
write-off.
again, we just told you it's a low person. Not only that, you said you can't sell it. You can
We
sell
sell
it
them by the numbers, bro.
for almost nothing.
by the
Oh,
numbers.
but you mean like
By the numbers.
in bulk?
Bulk, bro.
Well, like 3 is the price of one,
Wholesale,
right?
wholesale price, bro. How we get rid of these motherfuckers, right? Easy. Like all these motherfuckers that
No, again, it won't work.
mass shooters.
I
that
get where you're
are
coming
fucking
from.
serial rapists. Fuck them. You don't want them. Like,
No,
first of all, they should die. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Why does it take so long to kill him?
So why not Russia?
Yeah, fuck it, bro. Send it to Russia. We can even sell them to Ukraine to fight in a fucking war. We can sell them to Iraq, Pakistan, bro. As a, you know what? My bad.
He's
you
an
know,
ex-fan. He just started with China.
okay.
You know? He's like the UFC.
So next we're going to go Africa.
Yeah, he's
we're going to
all over the
Africa. You
place.
know, like, hey, you know, you need more soldiers to fight these fucking Somalians, bro. Here you go. You know what I mean? You want to feed them to the lions? Go ahead. You know, like, do whatever the fuck you want with them. Like, I don't think any prison condition should be better to.
So at what point should the exile happen?
No, but okay, there's different type of criminals.
So, yeah,
Right.
and that's what I'm asking.
So there's like a threshold, right? There's
Yeah.
there's gonna be like a bar.
What's the
right?
threshold?
He said rapists, mass shooters.
Rapists, mass
Murderers.
shooters, repeating offenders.
How many times is a repeating offender? More than 2 or
Let's
just
say-
2?
No, let's say around 3 to 5, right?
No, that's even too low. Let's say like
Depending
10.
on what you did, though.
right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there has to. Like, how about this? In China, over here we have what we call like FICO score, right? Over there they have what they call social score.
Yes.
Right.
Like in the Black Mirror.
I've never
You,
watched.
you should watch it. You would like it.
Okay, so so they have a social score.
Good serious review in the middle of like a social conversation. Like, you know what? You should watch White Man Can't Jump. It just came out.
It just came out. Bro. Sure, I'll watch it, bro. You know, and then basically, like the more crimes you do, or the more you fuck up, your social score drops, and then, you know, you're very limited to what you can do. You know, so it should kind of be like that. We should have some sort of like scoring, or not scoring, but a scale or something, like a point system where like if you're a murderer, or
There's like a 3-pointer.
you know what I mean. If it's like if you're a rapist, if you're molester, if you have a very criminal background, you know, violent background, because you're like, oh well, if I sell drugs, like, but no, now you like just don't get caught again, because then, you know, you might be fucked. But
Your score's going to go down.
you know, exactly. So like, you know, some sort of point system, and then once they reach the limit, because bro, there's too many repeating offenders.
Can the score go back up?
No, fuck them, bro. No, like.
No, you could work your score down though, right? I mean, like say I committed a crime like of passion, right?
Mhm.
And so that's a big, like, it's a 3-pointer. But then I behave. Does that do I get some credit back?
You can stay in jail.
What?
You
You
don't
can
get
stay in
exile.
jail.
You don't
Yeah.
get exile.
Okay.
You can stay in jail, right? But like, for example, think about these fuckers. Like, think about these mass shooters. Think about them. They're chilling. They're getting fed. They have a TV. They have AC. You know what I mean? Why should their living condition improve? You know what I mean? Fuck them. Send them out. Send them out. You killed the dozens of people. Think about these people that killed their kids or killed kids.
We're with you. We're with
You know what I mean? Fuck them.
Just not the
Fuck 'em.
selling part.
You know, do whatever you want with them. Send them out.
Yeah, exile.
Exile them.
For an island, like Guantanamo Bay.
Let me ask you a question. What do we do with cheating wives?
What do we do with cheating wives?
I'm down with that.
Nah, bro.
I'm not saying they go above the mass shooters, but they're not too below.
No. Adultery, bro. Adultery is just a fucked up thing, but it's not. Adultery shouldn't be illegal. I think they do. I think it, like.
How does that work? Do you know how that works? I know it's illegal, but I don't really. What are the consequences?
It's not illegal. Adultery?
Adultery,
In some states-
technically, it's
in some
illegal.
states.
Oh, really?
And I don't
some
know what
states.
happens though.
I
I thought it was
think,
more like a civil thing. Like if they wanted a divorce, then
yeah, it just works more in your favor. Yeah, I think.
Well, let's ask this question. Can I ask this question?
go ahead.
We all agree. You know, I was messing around, but cheating is a terrible thing, right?
Agreed.
But it doesn't. I think we all agree it doesn't necessarily make you a terrible person, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now, if
I think you can. Controversial statement. I think you can cheat on somebody and still love them.
yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Now, based on that point, if you cheat, should you tell?
Yeah, of course.
But let me ask you, like, telling helps who?
You're conscious.
That's it.
Not only that. Not only that. It helps the other person.
How?
I know us in this room, we've never cheated.
Absolutely
Right.
never.
Nor we will ever cheat.
Absolutely never.
Because against all temptations, at the end of the day, we are
Too loyal and too focused.
So
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
It's just because you're not part of this group.
But my point is that, like, bro, like, let's say your girl was fucking cheating on you.
All right.
Right? Boom.
Great picture.
Girl cheating on you. Bam. Like, wouldn't you want to know so you can stop wasting your time with her?
Such a hard question because we've always said it. We've asked this question before. If you get married, you got married already, right? Congratulations. How old were you when you got married?
28.
28. So let's say when you're 70, you're still with your girl, and one day she bumps her head and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna tell him that I cheated when I was 30. Would you leave her?
Yeah.
And how hard it is. Don't you think it's like something that happened 40 years ago?
Fuck that bitch.
It's crazy. Like
no, bro. Like
you shouldn't have told me. I lived 40 years perfectly happy.
I get that. But you, as a scenario,
that's why who it helps. It just hurt me. It didn't help me. It messed up my marriage.
No. Okay, but I didn't think. I didn't. When you asked me that question, it's like, okay, my girl cheated on me. I want her to come and tell me that she cheated on me.
Right away.
Yeah, not like fucking 30 years later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't make the Subway sandwich of perfection of how you want it to happen.
Well, you just made the fucking Subway sandwich.
Of how I wanted it to happen? No, I don't want my girl to tell me 40 years later. Of course, I would.
You asked me a question. Like the thing is, like, you always do this. Like, you ask me a question. You ask me if your girl was loyal. Would you
okay, let's say she tells you right away, but you're okay. Still didn't help you.
It helped me because look, bro. Like, if you cheated on me,
you can say peace and
yeah, you can say peace, like, but now you're going through hell still. Like,
so what? But I'd rather go through hell than waste my time with you. Why would I want to waste my time with you? I'd rather go through hell for like a week, a month.
Look,
then go through, then waste my time with you like a couple of
years. If you tell me at 70 you cheated on me when you were 35, I'm gonna think of and how many other times did you cheat on me? That's what I'm gonna think about.
Okay, now of course, let's make a realistic thing that may happen, right? What would be a realistic thing? Like if a guy or a girl, because let's not just put it on girls, cheats. How long do you think it'll take for their conscience to kick in? I don't think it'll be that night, right?
I can't think that it's very easy on the conscience to cheat on somebody. So I think it should. If a person has a good conscience or has a conscience at all, it would be almost immediately that they wouldn't be able to live with it.
To me, I'm gonna piggyback on that. For a guy, I think it's after the nut.
Okay.
For a girl, I think until their conscience kicks in, which could be days, weeks, months, years. If you ask me, it's my opinion.
But you only feel bad for what, like 5 minutes? You don't even have time to get home.
Nah, bro. After the nut, like, you feel bad forever, bro.
Oh, you.
I would assume.
You would notice it. It's like I've never done it, but I've thought about stealing a candy bar from the store.
Well, I've done it. So I got first-hand experience. What do you think happens? My conscience is fine.
For me,
because you're a thief.
Just the thought of stealing the candy bar, it gives you too much anxiety to even want to do it. And if I went out with it, and if I was successful with it, I would have too much anxiety that something might happen.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's good people and then there's bad people.
Obviously.
No,
right?
there's you and there's thugs. Like there's
oh, I'm a thug. I stole a piece of
there's different. Bar. There's a different. Okay. Yeah, I grew up in the hood.
Stealing chocolate bars.
Snickers and Hershey's had no problems around me. All right. So, do you think there's levels of cheating? Like, let's say, are you evil if you cheat on your husband?
I think you're evil if you cheat.
I don't think you're evil if you cheat.
You say you think you're evil if you cheat?
Maybe not evil, but it's because then you get evilness becomes about the person. Not
okay,
about,
let's say you're. I was just trying to get a quick yes. Yeah. All right, you're definitely evil if you cheat on your husband with cancer. Right?
No.
Well, you can let him die before you do it.
No. Like okay, let's really put. I like to put like perspective. Like I like to be devil's advocate, bro. Like
before you answer, like, what is your definition of evil? Because I feel like your definition of
very,
evil,
very
bad person.
Evil person. No, I don't
person
know the definition.
Because evil is to me is a bad person, not a good person who does bad things. To me, that's an evil person.
I'm sorry. A good person who does bad things does things like steal a candy bar.
Okay.
And maybe kiss a girl or kiss a guy.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Not cheat on their wife or husband who has cancer. That's not a good person who does bad things.
So again, an evil person is somebody who is bad person who might do good things.
Yes, who does an evil thing. There's bad things and there's evil things. I think.
Is there a level of evilness according to you?
I think evil is the level.
So a rapist,
he's evil.
The same top. Like, okay, because I cheat on my wife who happens to have cancer.
You're below the rapist.
I'm just as evil, but I'm just as evil.
You're below the rapist. Yes,
but I'm still considered evil.
So to your answer is yes. There's levels.
Okay, what's the word? Is there a worse word than evil? Maybe
maniacal.
Maniacal. Okay, the rapist is maniacal. You're evil.
I disagree, because you got to put perspective into it. Like, let's say this person's going through chemo or whatever, and you haven't been able to be intimate for them for many years. Because being disloyal or unloyal?
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't necessarily have to be fucking. Right? Yeah. You could cheat on them. Yeah, by coping with another woman and her hearing you out and you secretly going and spending time with her and going out to dinner with her and right, that doesn't necessarily make you evil. Like you have evil. You have feelings too. You have desires and wants and needs that need to be taken care of. Let's say you get caught up in a moment and you kiss her, right? You guys make out. Does that make you evil?
I think so.
I don't think so.
No, it's like, okay, if we're talking physical here, like I don't want to get too emotional or deep because I'm not like that, but then why the hell you say your vows if you don't mean them? Like, it says through sickness and in health. What you only meant a few of the words? Or through kind of sickness, rather more health? Like, no, don't say them if you don't mean. Like, and that's what I mean about, like, a lot of people glamorize relationships like, okay, we're going to be here through the good times. Yeah, the bad times can get pretty damn bad, and you got to be there too. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and when obviously going through chemo, not being able to act physically is definitely a pretty damn bad one. I'm sorry, lost in the moment is not a good enough excuse for me.
But chemo doesn't last years.
Exactly, it doesn't last years. And
it depends, right? It depends.
You can have multiple different types of it.
Yeah.
But
because some do last years.
Yeah, like, so, but what I'm saying is, anyways, whatever.
All I know is I'm watching Breaking Bad. It didn't last year for him.
Whatever. I'm just trying to say is, like, I'm sorry, when you're at that point or your significant other at that point, you can't just come to me, I'm sorry, I got caught up in the moment. That's not enough. Like, no, you got to be a little stronger than that. I'm sorry.
I completely agree with you. And I think for this, it becomes... I think you guys might agree with me when I say that for a female to cheat, she has to be emotionally involved.
I don't agree with that at all.
Oh, well, I do. So I think that as my personal belief, that when a female cheats, she is emotionally involved, and even if she is not emotionally involved, if she does get emotionally involved with somebody, it goes back to this: would you rather somebody cheat with you, somebody who's emotionally involved, or would you rather you have your significant other fall in love with somebody and not do anything with that person, or would you rather your significant other not be in love, have any physical connection to that person,
just
any emotional connection, and just a fuck? Which one would you rather have?
That's a good one. I could care less.
You could care less, or you couldn't care less.
I couldn't care less. I don't know which one's the right one. I mean, it's stupid. I'm not choosing either one.
So you could care less.
Would I rather get hit by a car, or get hit by a bus?
So to you, they're both the same. Same evil.
I'd rather get hit with a shopping cart.
Yeah, to me, yeah, you're not any better because you did one or the other.
So falling in love with somebody is just as egregious as physically cheating on somebody.
Absolutely. Okay. Actually, one could be worse. I think the falling in love might be a little worse.
Okay.
But because that one, I hate when people said I made a mistake.
But they did.
No, but when I get it. A mistake to me, you don't have so much time to take it back. Like when a girl says I made a mistake, he's like, yeah, but you met him at the club. You got into the car. You made the plan. You drove to his place. You went up into his apartment. Then you went to the room. You had plenty of chances. Like, you thought all those things through. That wasn't a mistake. Like, you shouldn't have done it. That's one thing. But no, that's not an accident. And you falling in love is not, oh, no, it just happened. No.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
A lot of things happen in between where you could have told me. You could have ended this.
Or exactly. Or you could have ended it.
You could have ended this
Like,
and go on there.
How would you?
You chose to fall in love. You don't fall in love in a day.
Yeah, you don't fall in love in a day. It takes time.
I agree. Yeah, but the reason why you fall in love is because it's not a voluntary thing.
Yeah.
Falling in love is not easy, bro. Like falling in love.
I completely agree.
Especially falling in love with someone else while you are in a relationship is not easy. Can you imagine all the hiding and the all the gimmicks you had to play to be able to fall in love?
Let me ask you a question. You think you could fall in love with another woman without telling a dozen lies before you fell in love?
I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't. I can't even answer that because I can't
you
imagine
think,
that situation.
I forget you then. You think anybody can fall in love with another person without telling a dozen lies at least before they fall in love?
Give me an example of a lie, like one of the lies you're talking about.
No. How do you fall in love? You fall in love through conversation. You fall in love through a dinner. You fall in love through interactions.
Dinners.
Right? Dinners. Yeah, that's what I mean. Interactions, right? You think that a husband or a wife is going to be cool with all those open interactions? No.
Okay, so I see that's what I.
You had to say, you know what? It was we were here and who's there? And you said there were 6 people when there was actually 3. That's a lie. You said that you were working late where y'all were actually just hanging out after work. That's a lie. Like
or you had her under a different name, right?
No, but that's an egregious lie. No, but this is what I'm saying. These are lies that people said that, oh, I didn't lie. We were working. No, you finished working. You stayed 2 hours talking. You know what I mean? And they said that, no, but we were at work. Like, that's not working. You know what I mean? Now, if you put it under a different name, then that's absolutely an egregious lie. But those little white lies are still lies. And you're lying to yourself by saying they're not.
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, no, to me, it's like, yeah, you're just as evil. There's not one better than the other. Like, you say, no, I didn't just fuck him one night. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely have a much stronger opinion than I do. When it comes to cheating, like, of course, it's not, I don't tolerate it either, right? But just because you cheated on me, I'm not going to say you're evil. You know?
No, I don't think I said you're evil because you cheat.
Well, yeah.
I think I said you're evil if you cheat on your husband with cancer.
Oh, the cancer part. I forgot about the cancer part. I forgot about the cancer part.
Like,
okay.
I thought that was gonna be an easy agreement, and apparently it wasn't.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, still no. It's still it's a no for me.
And that's what I'm a person
for you, E.T., sorry, let me interrupt. Does it make it any worse if the person cheats on their significant other that has cancer?
Repeat that one more time.
Does it make it any worse that the other person has cancer and the person cheated, or is it the same level of egregiousness?
I think it's just a fucked up. You know, it's a fucked up thing. Like, I genuinely know somebody who wife is very sick or whatever, and he basically cheating on his wife, right? And he's falling for another girl.
Yeah.
Right? And the girl knows about it and she feels really bad, but it's kind of like, fuck. Like, I'm falling for this guy. But is that situation worse than if it was to happen exactly the same, but she wasn't sick? I think
I feel like it's a little bit worse. I just
think that one person is being hurt a lot.
But here's where
that's the only thing. I don't necessarily say the situation is worse.
But going back to what he's saying, you said that one person's being hurt a lot. If she doesn't know about it, and she never finds out about it,
right. Which I don't think she knows about it.
Right. But let's say unfortunately, it's not your friends or it's not this person, but it's somebody else. But this person passes away, and they never find out about it.
Happily ever after.
They never found out about it. They had in their mind and whatever presence they have, they had a great relationship that unfortunately ended with this unfortunate event.
I don't agree with the belief that I can't stop love and bullshit. Yes, you can.
It's not about stopping, bro. But you like sometimes you're looking at it like in a very tunnel vision, like just with one eye open, one eye closed.
I have tunnel vision in certain things. Why? To me, it's unexcusable. How long I've known your girl?
A long time.
It's unexcusable for me to ever say that I have any type of feelings for her. It's unexcusable. I don't care what the fuck happens. It can't happen. And it ain't feelings happen, this happen. No, bullshit. You can stop them. You can stop them. So if you're saying that the other person knows about it and she feels bad, but I'm falling for bullshit. Like yeah, it's a fucked up thing. Own it. It's a fucked up thing because you're doing it. You're aware of what you're doing.
I get what you're saying, but that like one doesn't go with another.
What do you mean?
Like the whole, like, for example, like me, I would never even look at your girl in a certain way, right?
No,
like,
I get you.
I get, but that, like, you have to look at, just kind of step away, put feelings aside, and just kind of take a deep breath and step away and just kind of look at it this way. Like, bro, for us men, right? Especially, some of us have a higher sex drive than others. Some of us need companionship more than others. Some of us really do need a shoulder to lean on more than others, right? Bro, can you imagine the struggle of seeing your life partner, their health, right, just disintegrate, right?
Yeah,
very quickly, right? She can no longer be your support. She can no longer do anything for you. She can no longer fulfill your needs. She can no longer fulfill your desires. She can no longer do anything, right?
I got you. It's hard.
So, like, let's say you're like, and you still got to work, and you still got to feed your kids, and the bills still got to be paid, and you still got to pay for her medical bills. I'm not saying, hey, you've earned it, but what I'm saying is, like, bro, like, what about that guy's feelings? What about that guy's needs? Like, I'm not saying, fuck, you're stuck there. Like, it sounds real fucked up to say, well, you're stuck there. Like, you got to wait it out. You got to wait till she dies. You know what I mean? But as a man, imagine how he feels. Like, fuck, dude, like, I want to get a nut off. Like, I've been very stressed. It's been 3-4 years. She's still probably going to be another 6-7 years like this. You know what I mean? Where she can't fulfill me. She can't do anything for me. What do you have to say about that guy? He's evil because he wants to go get a nut off?
No. He has to figure it out. Like, it
what
sucks.
Is figuring out?
No, he has to deal with it. It sucks and it's hard.
I think at that point, if it's been multiple years with a situation like this,
or have the conversation.
And that's exactly.
Or have the conversation.
Have the conversation with her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this is going on. I have this things.
But
it's not going to be
easy. It will destroy her, bro.
But it goes back to the conversation we had. Should you tell? We go back to the conversation. Should you tell?
Oh, absolutely.
And who does it help? It helps you more than it helps the other person. Now, but again, that's to me the commitment you make. Like, that's the commitment you make, knowing that it's a low possibility, but you knew this possibility was a possibility. It's not something that just one day happened. It comes down to what you said that you would do. Like, don't say it if you don't mean it. Like, and again, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying you should do it. But if you do, I'm not even saying that you're this, that it's something that is not going to happen. But I'm saying own up to your shit.
Let me ask you from the female's perspective, right? Because I think it's very easy for us to be like, well, no, we need to get a nut out, right? But what about the females? Because the females have needs too.
Right.
So,
to me, it's the same thing.
Would you rather hear her have this conversation with you? And I think you would be maybe a bit more understanding of the situation. Like, you're going through this situation where you have cancer, or whatever this disease is. Now it's been 4 or 5 years.
Look, bro, I'll tell you the truth, and I'm very honest when it comes to this. Don't tell me. Don't let me know. Go, dude. Go. Like, don't tell me. Let's not talk about it. Don't tell me, right? But we're having an open conversation, and we have to be honest. This is my honesty. Just don't tell me, right? Like, I think sometimes, again, like, we speak with one eye closed, one eye open.
Would you
like,
understand it if she did?
Of course I would, bro. Like, of course. I'm not stupid. I would understand it, right? Just don't tell me.
Would you still?
It would hurt me. I would love to continue to think that you're being loyal, right? Because It doesn't make you an evil person. The fact that you're there, the fact that you're still caring for me, the fact that you're paying my medical bills, the fact that you wipe my ass, the fact that you bathe me, the fact that you
disagreeing with any
right,
of that.
But you just happen to go fuck somebody else. It doesn't make, to me, my opinion, it doesn't make you an evil person. You see what I mean?
Does it make it worse if she falls in love?
Does it make, well, yeah, of course. Of course it makes it worse, right? At that time, if you fall in love with somebody else, you're moving on. Mm-hmm. That's a different story. That's a different conversation. Right. That's not the conversation we're having, right? I stick to what I'm saying. Like, of course, I completely agree with Chesko with the whole vows and everything, but if we're going to think extreme, let's really, really think extreme, right? Because, like, actually really, really try to be in that person's situation. How tough that shit is, bro.
We're not saying that it's going to be easy.
Yeah, to me, the being tough is not an excuse. It is tough. I'm not telling you it's not. But why does it have to be easy? Like, it's part of the commitment you made that it wasn't going to be easy. And it can't be like, oh yeah, it's hard, so I'm not evil. Like, there's a lot of shit that's gonna be hard. Like,
yeah, bro, but some are harder than others.
Yeah, some are harder than others. But again, it's like, and this is coming from a man, and I get how important sex is to men. That is one aspect of a relationship. I think you would agree. There's a lot of aspects to relationships. And yeah, and especially somebody who we're talking about apparently doesn't just have cancer, is definitely terribly ill, right? You're going to have to, and I'm sorry, and I don't want it to sound black and white, but yeah, one of the sacrifices you're going to have to lose and make is, sex at one point. And if this person is terminally ill, it's up to you at that point how quickly you move on. And because if they really can't do anything for years, it's because eventually they're going to pass away. They're going to be like that forever, right? And yeah, and I'm with you. It sounds fucked up, but you wait it out or do whatever you have to do. It's not going to be easy. I'm saying I don't want to minimize it because we're just talking here. I can't actually live it, right? But it comes to, like, that's why I think we're getting to a generation where it's crazy that Jennifer Lopez has had how many freaking marriages? Like 5, 6, 7 marriages.
No. She's been proposed to. She hasn't been married 6, 7 times.
Well, okay. Well, yeah. She's been planning to get married so many times. Like, it's easy nowadays. Why? Because you go there, you have a ceremony. If you're rich, you have 6, 7 ceremonies.
The vows aren't as sanctuous as they were.
You go in, you say some words, and as soon as it gets tough, you leave. And we can go beyond and shit like this, like, and so many different things. To me, it's like, and to contradict myself a little bit, I do believe that if you cheat, or if, let's say, a girl cheats on a guy and the guy takes her back, I do believe that relationship can work. I really do. And or vice versa.
Cheats on a guy.
But
vice versa.
Or like if a wife cheats on her husband, it could still work.
I think it could work.
But the wife is still evil.
No. This husband doesn't have cancer.
That's where I keep forgetting. That's where I keep forgetting.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's why, I think it can work. Now, would I do it? No. Would I do? And I even have some sympathy. And I don't know. I honestly don't know how to word this. Maybe you can help me. Like, I don't know if the word is understand or see where this coming. Like, if a husband cheats on a wife, or a wife cheats on a husband over and over and over and over, and the husband or wife keeps taking them back and back and back, I get how they keep doing it.
Right. Oh yeah.
I'm not saying it's right.
There's no consequences for your actions at that point.
But there's no consequences for your actions. So yeah, I'm not saying everybody that cheats is evil. I'm not saying that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying there's different. Everything needs context to it. Last thing. You think our ego will allow this? Apparently there's an idea of take a man to a date month.
I'd be okay with it.
Take a man
to a date, but it's
not like the male version of Valentine's.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it's not just like,
I would love that shit.
Yeah, I would be perfectly.
I was fine with it too until I read the details.
Okay, what are the details?
The details are like, the woman will come and open your door, walk you to your car.
I want to do that for my woman, so I guess you can scratch that.
Well, I'm just saying, this is how they described it. You take you to the shotgun seat. She'll drive.
Like that. I really do.
Drive to the restaurant of her choosing.
I like that.
Has to have flowers and chocolates there for you.
Has that flowers?
Well, that's what the description was.
Like, I feel like.
Well, then they have to tweak it up because why would you give me flowers?
Exactly, yeah.
Why would you give me chocolates? Why wouldn't you give me
we
something I want?
We give ladies flowers and
Because
chocolates
that's what
because that's
they
what they like.
They're gentle.
Who said
Give me
they
a
like
steak
this?
and a nut. I love that.
Who says it like that?
I mean,
Conventional wisdom.
Okay, sure. Conventional wisdom.
Because not all women like this.
Agreed.
So that's why they're going with conventional wisdom.
Okay, so
What
conventional
man
wisdom
likes
says
fucking
that
flowers?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You don't like flowers?
No.
When he's lying.
When in the history of
I don't.
when in the history of ever have you ever seen anybody give a man flowers?
I don't think it's about a man or a woman. I think it's more about the romantic gesture.
romantic gestures because it's towards a woman, right? Like you give flowers to.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
It is true.
I just think
it is true.
Because
For example,
they're pretty and because you want to give them something
Flowers
pretty.
are pretty?
For example,
Flowers are pretty. See, you do like flowers.
Who holds the bouquet whenever
The
in a wedding? Whenever, for example, you go on a date, who do you give the flower to?
The female.
Right? Whenever you have a daughter and they had, like, for example, a performance, what do you typically give them? Right? You don't
Flowers.
A man, like, for example, you don't give a boy who had a performance. You don't go and give him flowers.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Never.
Yes, you do. In the play, you give them flowers.
No, you don't.
I'm the only one here who's ever gone to plays.
I've gone to plays.
Where?
To the theater under the stars. There's
I've gone to Broadway.
I've gone to Broadway too.
And they didn't give the men flowers. You probably went to a sucky play. They
no
gave
man
the
Yeah,
men
because
flowers.
the dude was probably gay.
Well, I don't know about that.
He was probably a fucking queer. But no, bro, like you don't fucking
He's gotta take it there, huh?
you don't give flowers to real men. When have you ever received a real flower?
No, but that's
Nobody
the point
has
of
ever
this.
gifted. Have you ever gifted?
But that's the point of this.
Has your dad ever received flowers?
No.
So how was that?
That's the point of this.
Then how was that?
The point of this is they're just trying to reverse everything.
Okay, then reverse
then
it
that's
correctly.
stupid.
Yeah.
Then that's stupid.
Give
So I
me
should wear
some-
lingerie.
They're not trying to change it. No. But she could get you underwear. That would be like the equivalent.
Okay, then the equivalent wouldn't be flowers.
It would. What do you mean? It's a flower. There's no what. What do you want? What do you want to bring you tools?
That works.
That works.
That works.
What, you can't fix shit. What are you gonna do with it?
First of all, bitch.
What are you gonna do with it?
I own a house. I've
Yeah.
learned to fix a lot of things around my house. I'm not you, bitch.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I call somebody to come fix everything. That's why I don't own the house.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it and I make everything I can.
Yeah, and then give it away.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I do give away some of the things that I make.
So,
At least you can fix something. You useless piece of shit.
I can fix my credit.
Fix and I can
Took you a long ass time to fix that.
Nah, it was quicker
and then you
than
can only
most.
do it because then you require tools.
Motherfucker barely got his first credit card like a year ago, guys.
Oh no,
Don't let him fool you.
No.
Don't let him fool you. We
kids.
were all there. Stop it.
kids. That's how you fuck up
I
your
think
credit.
that was
That's not true. Kids, don't listen to that dumbass. That
That's
is
how-
not true.
That's how you fuck up your credit with a credit card.
If you don't pay it like this dumbass did.
That's how I got my first credit card when I was 17.
Yeah, and then what happened to it?
If I could give you guys one
Shopping
piece of
sprees is what
advice,
happened to it.
is do not take financial advice from Chesco.
From this idiot.
Wow. What? I don't make enough money?
That's not what we said.
That's
that-
my point. No,
what
no,
are
no.
you saying?
That's
That's not
exactly
what
my
I'm
point. That's exactly no.
Financial
Don't elaborate.
advice.
Don't elaborate.
Financial advice.
Why
There
not?
you go.
I feel like I make a decent living.
That's my point. No,
Yeah,
look, that's my point.
that's
Let
very
him
good
keep talking.
What? I don't make a decent living? I feel like I do. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. The tax man says I do. With how much I gotta pay every year. So
you pay taxes.
yeah.
You don't own a home.
No, I don't.
You
How old
barely-
are you?
Yeah. How?
I'm 30.
You make good money,
I think so.
right?
Do you think so?
I don't know how much you make.
Oh, you have an idea.
Yeah, you make good money.
Okay. So I'm like, I think I make good money.
But no,
investment account.
financial advice.
Mm-hmm. Say that again?
Investment account. Yes or no?
I have no idea what that is.
That's my point.
That enough said.
That's enough said.
Look.
That's period. No, and the fact that you are 30 years old and you still don't own anything other than your cars.
Well, I own my cars. I own my businesses.
Okay.
I think
But
that's.
but your business is you don't own anything.
What do you mean I don't own anything?
You don't own this,
No, but I don't know. I own everything in it.
but you don't own this.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
No. To his credit, he owns the equipment. Equipment
Okay.
is
Okay, you own
Equipment
it.
is very expensive.
Equipment
yeah.
depreciates.
Yeah, it can depreciate.
No.
Now
equipment in your tax sheet depreciates.
Yeah, it does, and it gives me passive income. So yeah, it's a trade I make, but I use it to create a passive income, which I think is a decent
which you then use to spend money recklessly. So it doesn't matter
if not
you're
recklessly.
making $1,000 a day.
I spend it on this. I don't think this is reckless.
But you do know you spend recklessly.
No, I do not spend recklessly. How? Is going to Utah reckless? Is
Is
going to Colombia reckless?
Where else are you going?
I'm going to the Bahamas. Is that reckless?
Where else are you going?
That's it. Okay. Where are you going? Do you spend it? Are you going to Utah?
I am going to Utah.
Are you going to Mexico?
I am for 3 days.
So do you spend it recklessly?
But I also,
what's the difference?
But I also save. I also have an investment accounts.
Yeah, I don't have an investment account, but I have businesses in the passive income.
I have a 401k.
I have a 401k.
You do?
I do have a 401k.
Oh, okay.
See? I know what I'm doing. Yes, I made stupid mistakes, and we talked about it. And I'm open about my mistakes. Yeah, I fucked up, but I think I've come out in front of them. Yeah, I learned from them, and I take my risk, but I think I reap some rewards. Would you disagree with me?
Definitely.
Would you disagree with me?
That
I reap some rewards of the risk I take?
You reap rewards, but you're still financially illiterate.
Yeah, that can be. Now,
so what would somebody take financial advice from somebody who's financially illiterate? Nobody's saying you're broke.
Because the outcome is income. Is what I'm trying to say.
No,
the outcome is income.
Look, this is his advice. Just do it. That's your advice.
No. Just do it and get it done. There's some people. No, I'm saying there's just some lazy people who just say, "I'm sorry, I'm overworked," and you ain't doing shit. I'm saying, like you gotta. There's always enough hours. There's always enough hours. Sleep less, work more. I'm saying, all right, I got 2 checks coming in. Go for 3. That's all I'm saying. That's my advice. And yeah, I should learn about what is it? The account. I should learn about that account. I'm not denying that. But I think people should also work hard. I don't think that's
nobody's arguing.
And work really, really hard.
No one's arguing
and
with that.
outwork everybody. Because there's laziness out there that you can hard work could be talent and education sometimes. I think I know that for a fact.
And many times you don't need education.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I said. Hard work can beat talent and education. I think you're agreeing with me.
To a certain extent, I guess.
You. See? Anything else y'all want to input?
Yeah, I'm good.
Outcome is income, baby. Outcome is income.
If you want to be financial successful,
go read a book.
No, I wouldn't.
Don't listen to anything this guy has to say.
Go read a book. Go watch Go listen to what's that motivational speaker guy?
Who? David Goggins?
No, the one you guys both like. What's his name?
DMX.
No, I don't even know his name, but he's very famous.
Oh, Jordan Peterson.
Exactly, him. Yeah, go listen to Jordan Peterson.
He doesn't talk about money. He talks about psychology.
Yeah. Okay. There's got to be a money guy out there talking about money, right? There has to be one.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's one.
Yeah, I'm sure. Go listen.
Not Chesco.
No, not me. I'm busy working. I ain't gonna go be talking.
Trump.
All right. It's been a good one. All right. Please make sure to like, subscribe, follow. Go follow our TikTok, follow our Instagram.
Donate to our OnlyFans.
Oh, donate to our OnlyFans. Oh no, Cash App, man. Cash App, so we could go to Utah.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Because I'm broke. So go donate to my Cash App. All right. See you next time. Peace.